gentlemen, this is a mixed tag team contest. It is scheduled for one fall. Introducing team number one first. Accompanied by Raisha Saeed and Raka Khan. She stands 61 inches tall and weighs 272 3/8 pounds. She is the TNA Knockout Champion. She is Awesome Kong.
Yes, the dominant, the destructive force that rules the TNA Knockout division has a title defense at Final Resolution against Christy Hemme. But first up tonight for Awesome Kong, she's involved in a very special mixed tag team match.
Her tag team partner represents the Main Event Mafia from Detroit, Michigan, Big Papa Pump, Steiner.
Don West, can you imagine looking across the ring and facing a more physically intimidating team than Awesome Kong and Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner?
Well, it's good that Christy Hemme and AJ Styles have been working together because they're going to need every bit of that to take on these two mountains.
And their opponents first from Los Angeles, California, Christy Hemme.
The former Playboy cover model has really shown a commitment to improving her in-ring skills, working for the past 3 months with AJ Styles. Tonight, the student has a chance to show her heart and dedication.
And her tag team partner representing the TNA Frontline from Gainesville, Georgia, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
When Christy Hemme decided to make the commitment to hone, to improve her wrestling skills, could she have picked a better trainer than AJ Styles? And you've got to give props to the phenomenal one, giving of his time at a point in his career that is so vitally important, and potentially we could be looking at two new champions in this mixed tag team match, because think of this, AJ Styles becomes TNA World Champion if the Frontline wins the 8-man tag this Sunday, and Christy Hemme has earned that knockout title shot against Awesome Kong. It came as a result of a recent victory right here on Impact over Raisha Saeed.
I mean, AJ Styles helping Christy Hemme shows you the dramatic difference between the front line and, of course, the Main Event Mafia. You think Scott Steiner would ever take a few minutes out of his time to help somebody develop like Christy Hemme?
Stop. Scott Steiner, the Main Event Mafia, as cocky, as confident as he is, I don't think so. Keep in mind, referee Slick Johnson is really going to have his hands full in this mixed tag. However, it is man versus man and woman versus woman exclusively.
I'll tell you what, though, two big stories here out of this match. You might just think it's a simple mixed tag, but it's not. It's AJ Styles against Scott Steiner here. It's the front line against the Main Event Mafia. It's also going to give us an indication of, can Christy Hemme, with all this training she's got from AJ, does she stand a chance against Awesome Kong? I know that AJ showed confidence and talked about it, but I'll tell you what, when I think of Christy Hemme in that ring with Awesome Kong, it just scares me for her.
Big knockout shot by Scott Steiner. Decks AJ Styles. Big Papa Pump waits, and as soon as AJ gets up, he just drills him once again right between the eyes. We're just measuring him here, just waiting for AJ, who's got that fighting spirit, and as he gets to his feet, Steiner charges at him, and AJ caught him with the drop kick.
I mean, this guy can just recover so quickly, and he's got such incredible speed. I mean, he just has it on. Whoa! Awesome Kong comes in and gives him a knife-edge shot reminiscent of Joe and Booker T earlier.
Yeah, but AJ's got to watch it here because he can't fight back. He's put in a very difficult position.
I think that'll change the rule when it comes to Awesome Kong and AJ. Oh, and while he's arguing with Slick Johnson, Scott Steiner nails him in the back.
Speaking of the TNA knockouts, how about the beautiful people and Governor Palin?
Well, it's people like Angelina Love and Velvet Sky that give blondes a bad name, Mike.
And how about, of all people, Q-Kip being the voice of reason?
Maybe it's better that Q-Kip doesn't say anything and doesn't ruin their dream.
Kong just took Christy Hemme, shoved her right into AJ. Oh, but then AJ and Hemme drop down, and there goes Kong crashing smashing on the concrete.
Great teamwork. And, I mentioned it earlier that they might have an advantage in this matchup because they have really been getting familiar with each other in the ring, and they were right in sync there as they both pulled down at the same time, and they've got to move down. AJ, is he going to fly? No.
AJ to the apron, but you can see Raisha Saeed tries to come in and hook his leg.
Christy Hemme knocks her out with a drop kick, and then Awesome Kong comes right in and takes the legs out from under AJ Styles.
Did she just clothesline AJ Styles' legs right out from under him?
And she did it with such force, he did a complete somersault in the air.
Opportunity now for Steiner. AJ shot off, decked with that Steiner line. He's going to ring out the arm and drop the elbow. Commercial break upcoming. When we return, more of a mixed tag match on Impact. And welcome back, everyone, to Impact on this Thursday night. Continuation of the mixed tag match. Scott Steiner, Awesome Kong against AJ Styles and Christy Hemme. AJ skins the cat and then catches Steiner with a chop to the chest.
Trying to turn things around, and now AJ picks him up and then breaks his back right over the knee. Here we go. 1, 2. Not enough.
How about AJ Styles going to the power game against Scott Steiner with the backbreaker and then the pin attempt?
I mean, I just don't think there's any doubt that guy's the most versatile of anybody we've seen, especially in the front line. I mean, he is so strong for his size, so quick, but a shortcut like that, and there's the Pele. Out of nowhere by AJ Styles, and it connects.
But you'll notice that AJ still in trouble, not able to go for the pin attempt, rolling over to his side of the ring. Kong with the blind tag. She's now legal, and she comes right for AJ, but AJ can't fight back. But Christy Hemme's now legal, and here she comes. Cross body block, but Kong caught her in mid-move.
But look at her. She rolls around the back and grabbing on her neck, pulling tight. She's got a good chokehold in. Can she hold on?
But the knockout champ instead backs Hemme up right into the corner turnbuckles, and then Christy Hemme fights back out of the corner.
Nice kick in the gut. Another shot to Awesome Kong. And now Scott Steiner interfering, grabbing the hair. Slick Johnson trying to tell him no, but AJ just comes over and gives it to him physically.
AJ takes matters into his own hands, and then slingshot cross body block on Steiner.
Knocks him into the guardrail, but what a clothesline by Kong as she takes Christy Hemme out. And this is what you're going to see in Final Resolution. I'm afraid that power of Awesome Kong just way too much for Christy Hemme.
This is what we feared when it came to the dominant force that is the knockout champion. And again, Kong, after the clotheslines. Wait a minute, what's she going to do? She just tossed her aside, and Kong just attacked AJ in the corner.
I mean, she just screamed him against the turnbuckles as you see AJ go to the mat, and now she's going to finish off Christy. Takes her up for that awesome bomb, but Christy Hemme, look at this.
Roll through, all the way to Kong, sit down splash, but nobody home.
Now she's looking for some kind of an escape as AJ's behind her, and what on earth?
Christy Hemme wrapped around the body of her partner AJ Styles. AJ positions her, and there's a DDT by Hemme.
With the assist from AJ. 2, she's got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the phenomenal AJ Styles and Christy Hemme.
Think of what we've just witnessed. Christy Hemme, the challenger this Sunday at Final Resolution, just beat the knockout champ Awesome Kong.
Well, the thing about it is she won't have AJ Styles in that ring to help her this Sunday.
No, but she will have confidence on her side when she faces Awesome Kong. To JB with Kurt Angle.